and welcome to GreenBiz Studio. My name's Sarah Golden. I'm Senior Energy Analyst at GreenBiz, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Tim Schweikert, who's the Senior Advisor of Market Development at Maritime Solutions at Bloom Energy. Tim, welcome to GreenBiz Studio.
Thanks. Great to be here.
So, when I think of Bloom Energy, I often think of fuel cells and stationary power sources on land. So, what are you doing at sea?
What we are doing is solving one of the big climate challenges that the world is facing right now. The marine industry is traditionally been running off of heavy fuel oil, which is highly pollutant, not only from greenhouse gases, but other pollutants as well. And it just happens that the technology that we've matured on land over the last 20 years is a terrific fit in the marine industry in that we can run on multiple fuels and reduce carbon emissions significantly and virtually eliminate particulate matter, SOx, and NOx, which are some of the other significant polluters from the marine industry.
So I know the shipping industry is a tremendous impact on the climate. Can you tell me a little bit more about how does your technology actually plug into the way we see the shipping industry operate today, and how does that reduce
Starts
emissions?
with the fuel. So I mentioned that heavy fuels have been kind of the mainstream fuel in the marine world. It's recognized that that's not sustainable. So the industry is trying to figure out where is it going to go in terms of replacing heavy fuel oil. LNG seems to be an interim fuel, and the uptake on that has been very quick. This year, 30% of new vessels will be LNG powered. And so we are targeting initially that segment of the market because our technology can easily plug in to operate off of LNG. And it's just a matter of configuring the vessel with a fuel cell room versus an engine room.
And what kind of fuel source does your technology use?
The LNG is, we can easily run off of LNG. That's where LNG is just liquefied natural gas. So all of our land-based installations are running off of natural gas today. What we see is beyond that interim period, which I'll just say the next 10 years, there's a lot of work being done to run off of completely carbon-free fuels, things such as green methanol or ammonia or hydrogen. And the nice thing about our technology, it's fuel flexible. So we can launch targeting this LNG market, gain some experience in terms of moving from land to sea, and then be prepared to adopt or convert over to those other fuels as they become more readily available in the marine space.
I know that the International Maritime Organization has set aggressive targets for shipping decarbonizations. From your point of view, are you seeing shipbuilders and owners and operators adopting solutions fast enough to meet the 2050 targets? And what do you see needing to happen in order to achieve those?
I think it's happening much faster. Frankly, the IMO targets, there's a 40% reduction target by 2030 and a 70% reduction by 2050. I think ship owners and operators, as well as the shipyards, are recognizing that they need to move much faster. And the reason why is simply ESG concerns. Whether you're operating a container vessel, an LNG carrier, or you're operating a cruise ship, their customers are requiring them to move faster. They want to see them decarbonize their operations. So there's a lot of interest in moving much more quickly. While there are those those targets out there that are still not policy yet with the IMO, people are not waiting around. We're seeing a lot of interest in moving very quickly.
Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining me today in GreenBiz Studio and sharing with me what Bloom Energy is up to. It's always interesting to hear the new projects that you're working on. Until next time, I'm Sarah Golden.